ways to kind of deal with the Nether Realm in a way that I always say that if you eliminate the Nether Realm early, that means that your lineup is good because your enemies are stunned easily as well.
Now here we are loaded into game number 2. Chaknu, very classic pick by the way, on this Grok, who knows how to make the chaos happen, especially with that Guardian's Barrier. He's just so high IQ when it comes to this hero.
Yeah.
There's just no other way to put it.
Yeah, and at the same time, again, you know, a lot of this early game pressure is where you see, I mean, even previously, right, Smart Omega, what Chaknu tried to do there, kind of set them up for a little bit of a rougher early game, I feel like, but then they kind of made up for it, really. So this way, I'm wondering, do they opt for, you know, not going so much on the risk factor, slowly going into that first turtle?
Yeah. Now, first turtle, it's gonna look a lot better for sure for Omega here, considering that, you know, we're catching up on XP experience, and Boyet starting to just reach that level 4, and we might have a bit of a more even turtle fight. What do you think, Wolf?
Yeah, for sure. Because, like, if you imagine a team fight for Omega alone, they have a way to get to the backlines with a Bakito. You have Bulk for Metamax that can actually just copy the Nether Realm, and copying the Nether Realm means that it's gonna be fine. And they're doing the switch once again. You can see.
Switch up.
Ryota going back to the vicinity of the mid, and now everybody's level 4 for Omega. Oh man, that was so close. Boyet though, able to secure the turtle there. We'll see if everybody can get out with their lives as they do, but that was a very close one in the middle lane.
Yep.
So, if you have enough wave clear from Omega, you can see that you'll get level 4. You get level 4 on all of your 4 heroes during the turtle fight, just like before. What you do is you switch. However, the main weakness of this is you really lose your positioning on the turtle. Yes, you will have your ultimates up, but will you be able to use them? That's exactly what happened. Boyet was able to snag the turtle away from them because they are focused too much onto getting those ultimates up, and they weren't able to use it.
I think the Joy Jungle is one of the heroes that can really punish you if your positioning is off by even a little bit. That's very crucial, especially in moments where the Joy Jungle, there's an obvious weakness, right, compared to the XP Joy, where you don't have that vengeance. But with this Joy Jungle, you can output ridiculous amounts of damage, outscaling almost a lot of the other junglers in this game.
Yeah, I agree. I think what's scary about it, too, is just the lineup from MINANA is how much pressure they can put towards the back line, you know? And I mean, even this, they're going to go ahead and drag it. It's already getting out the Nether Realm here. Also utilizing the Blazing Duet. Now going to be in trouble. There's the punches from Ryota, able to pop out the damage. Getting the first blood here for Smart Omega in the hands of Ryota once again. Now Boyet trying to salvage some of the situation. Tomang left to his zone here. Can he get out of it? Oh, it's troublesome. Goes in. Decimate able to grab the kill. Still going to be looking for more. 3 members still here. Pulsing out the flicker. Now going there once again. And that's the kill for Boyet. Able to find a response, but they lose the turret. As we know, Bruno's great at taking these turrets down in a split second. Still, going to go ahead and press the situation. They get the flicker out. Looks like they might be happy with that.
Bit of a shame there on that beautiful Tyrant's Rage. Not much of a follow-up, maybe a bit of a positional disconnect there. At least MINANA, they are able to exert more dominance on this trail pit for the meantime.
Yep. And I think a massive W for Omega. Even after losing this turtle because of that fight, they stopped Doming AR from farming, even forcing the sprint away. They give some more gold. I mean, not really some, but more gold to Kelra as he's able to push the turret down bottom. That means that they can transfer to the top lane where there is still a fresh amount of outer turret energy shield. So that's, again, extra gold for your Bruno. He's able to maybe farm 2 lanes now. Just literally finish up top, he's going to go to the middle, and that means that he is going to have inflated amount of gold. Bruno.
For sure. I mean, the value of this Bruno right now is scaling a lot better compared to game number 1.
Well, although now, going to be in trouble here. He's trying to fire off the best he can, but he's going to be in trouble. Kelra still alive for a little bit longer. Will finally go down to Goyang. Actually staying up a lot longer than he thought he would.
Yeah. Beautiful ISO play.
Yep. Definitely. And of course, I jinxed Kelra just as soon as I tell that he's having a great time. Yeah. 2 people come up in the mid lane.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's exactly how it works, man. Yep. That's how Mobile Legends Bang Bang works. Yep. You say it, it's magic. And now, they're going to have to really lick their wounds on that one, because right now they are being out-positioned and out-cut by MINANA at every turn. That's difficult to deal with, especially if you have Kelra and the Ryota, who really does kind of rely on a lot of that gold to make sure their output stays relevant. Okay, with a 1,000 gold lead for Omega, they're going to be pretty comfortable about this. I think that they should be contesting the next turtle, though. Because that means that there will be no extra gold for Domeng. Okay.
Okay. Gonna get a wild card. Crusko, though, his own setup. Now gonna find the perfect target. Kelra falls, and now Chaknu has to burn the flicker to survive that exchange. So it was, you're kind of wondering, all right, Chaknu, what are you gonna do with that Guardian's Barrier? And he wasn't aware that they had a counterpunch available to them, too. Now the fight for this turtle. The last one of the game. We'll see if MINANA can secure the third one for themselves. Still, the CC chain comes through, and Doru somehow gets it despite all that. Still going to be finally falling to Goyong here. But a saving grace, they at least get the turtle. But right now, MINANA, they've got a lot of, they're sharpening their claws here.
Back on even. For Mega, I think that they're falling to the most obvious traps, in fact. Like in the top lane.
Yeah.
A single hero, the Claude, a gold laner, pushing up top, looking alone. You have to really make sure that nobody's there. For sure there is someone there. And they fell into the trap. They got punished. But Ryota back at his own devices, of course.
Yeah.
Speaking of punish, Ryota, man, he literally punished.
Now he's the one with steel in his gloves.
Charging up. Hey, that happened before. You know that happened. You know what happened?
Flashbacks of yesterday.
Flashbacks of yesterday. You gotta relax, Ryota.
You gotta relax, but here's the thing. Here is the scary thing. He is sitting on 2 kills, right? On this Paquito, who scales very well into the mid game. So, obviously you really gotta respect that damage. And I think that's also gonna be one of the tools that they need to utilize to get this NetherRealm out earlier than sooner, right? And dealing also with, again, the initiation factor from MINANA, whether that's Boyet, whether that's Domeng, putting pressure, and again, responding to these setups with the revenge and rages.
Yeah.
It's a lot that Smart Omega has to be aware of in a lot of these fights, especially as we get to that first Lord. Already going to be going again in the mid lane. There's the NetherRealm in response. The return for it, though, from F2 Max. Able to get a long shot.
Fade away.
Still going to be going here. Goyong now going to be trapped under the Guardian's Barrier, but will be fine. Lansu takes one quick shock to the face as he falls.
Yep. Kelra going in for the fatal first tier of emblem. Cancel. That's the yellow emblem. The first one. What it does is it gives you critical chance and crit damage. And I can fairly remember the first time when we were doing a podcast on the updates for the new emblem system. Yeah. I immediately thought of Bruno as the main recipient of that buff. So that's very significant, actually. And that's the reason why Bruno is actually being played so much now. The crit damage, just get one item. You're already set in the early stages of the game. Just get Berserker's Fury, and you're already okay. Actually, you already get to a point where it's almost a sure crit. Almost each and every time.
Exactly.
And crits in this game are no joke, right?
Well, here they go again. Chaknu using that conceal. Gonna force MINANA back here, use the wild charge. There's Guardian's Barrier, has to get the flicker out as well. NetherRealm comes out too. Kelra still unleashing. Brusco goes in with his own rage. Kelra has to outplay him here. Taking a couple of shots, but here comes Boyat into the back line. Will whittle him down, but gets taken down himself. And Doru gets the kill to fall for MINANA. And now their eyes set on the Lord, but also the mid lane. Ryota doing work here. Takes the Guardian Barrier, will get whittled down. That was a tough Guardian's Barrier. Might have... He took a couple extra shots there.
Yeah, definitely the turret is the main damage to Ryota. Very punished there. But I think that it was Goyong with a pullback that actually made that happen. Nevertheless, that's taking out Boyet meant that they will have free Lord. And this is great for Omega. And now with the Wind of Nature up and available for Kelra, this means that he is going to be ever more aggressive. Now, I saw when that happened earlier, when Kelra was facing off against Boyet. He's the only Bruno I know who would dash into into a joy while the dance is active, risking the damage just to get that kill. It is beautiful to watch. We're seeing art in motion whenever Kelra does stuff like this.
Okay. I'm just looking at the heroes that have dedicated themselves into the exhort groups, and there's a lot. Like we can see that extra roam for Lansu, for Etamax as well. And the reason why it's okay to do it is because it's free anyways, but also because you don't get punished anymore at night.
Oh!
We're gonna punish here. Ryota gonna be in trouble. Has the shield that he needs. Can't get away though. Goyong with a mega kill already. Having a great game on this Faramis, but still, again, they're trying to find wins where they can. That's what's important here for MINANA.
So critical to find those small wins because you can't really beat Omega straight up.
Right.
And I feel like very few teams have ever been able to do that. Like beat him into submission in a big team fight and go straight to an objective. No, that's not how you deal with Omega. MINANA, they know this. All of that veteran experience really coming into play here.
That's right. Okay, so we can expect Omega to just focus on controlling the map now because they have the lead anyways, and they have to fish out where Doming intends to farm, like the bottom lane for now. And you can see that wherever Doming is gonna try to farm, the rest of MINANA EVOS will be around that area. You can see this pattern because now they're practically babysitting the Cloud now. And that's what they need to fish out.
It's actually very difficult to find out or spot out Doming, even with Chaknu as a Grok, which is saying something. No, normally Chaknu can do whatever he wants on the map. Whenever he's on the field, Etamax is there, he can spot out anyone. But right now, MINANA making that very, very difficult.
I think even at the same time, like, part of that is just Chaknu doesn't want to, for example, if he's away from the team and who he needs to be, especially Kelra, and you have an initiation from Brusco, then you're kind of not there to help peel, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to really choose your fights here. And now that Kelra's picking up the Malefic Roar, that'll obviously help him in the damage department even more that we've already seen him, right? So that is a big pickup. Again, a lot of this is just kind of at a stalemate until that Lord comes up in about 10 seconds. It's going to be a little bit of a tussle in the mid lane, apparently.
Oh, here comes early conceal. Very early conceal. Spotted out already.
Too early.
Oh no, MINANA, they lost a very important tool here. Ryota, he can pull off something crazy here. Watch out for this guy. But you see Chaknu, as usual, making sure that the field is safe for them to take this forward. With one small misclick on the conceal. I don't know if that's a misclick, but very early click on the conceal. They lost that fight.
A little bit too early, but they want to respond to this. They don't actually want to just give up this Lord here. MINANA wants to fight for it, but look at the zone control.
Too much.
From Chaknu right now, as well as Etu Max. He's holding on to the Nether Realm. Both still going to be working on it. They're going to go ahead and reset this Lord. Yep. And they're doing this because they know that the bottom lane is going to be pushed out by the Joy. They don't necessarily have the better laning, and they have to match the mid lane as well. They want to go for one pickup before they attempt to go for the full-on Lord committal.
And they're starting this dance very slowly. You know, get into a tempo, get into position. Everyone is where they want to be right now. Who's gonna put the first punch here? And it's gonna be difficult to tell. Ah, there goes the reset again, though.
And the reset. Both these two, I mean, okay, let's be honest. Last time when we saw Valentina and Faramis cross each other, this is usually victorious, right? Like, that's what they do because, again, despite how they play around the conceals, despite how they play around, you know, even when we get into the immortal territories and everything else, it's a push and pull, you know, and that's why you guys were talking about eating Lord dances for breakfast here, because that's what you expect. So right now it's going to be MINANA giving this what seems like a go. They're going to go ahead and get it less than half out. The jump is going to be able to find who they need, and Doru could be in trouble. Still to be worked on. Can they get the retribution off? Blazing Duet plus the 2 Nether Realms going to be used. Domang falls here. Massive amounts of damage down. They're still going to be trying to go. Lansu in trouble as well. He gets punched in the face. It's a double kill for Ryota as he charges up right in front of Goyong. They secured themselves the Lord and a couple kills.
MINANA just committed under the Lord. And they were tunnel visioned because of the fact that Ryota actually pushed top lane. They thought that they had the man advantage, but they didn't.
Oh, whoa! That is a big damn, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking to close out the series here with a statement. Smart Omega sweeps MINANA EVOS.
Either that